Cole Tucker, that was the last time I got to visit with you and your little brother Carson here on MLB Network, and now we get to do it again on Intentional Talk. How is the Tucker family?
Everybody's good. It's good to see you guys again too, obviously. But yeah, man, everyone's good. We're here working right now in the cage. We're about to take some ground balls with me and Carson. So everything's good, man. Back last time we talked, pre-draft and everything, we didn't know it was going to happen, but worked out just as we planned.
Yeah.
Just as we all predicted, just as we all thought. But it's just as cool now that it happened. I couldn't be prouder of Carson and all he's done and all he's going to do once we start playing baseball again and all that. So it's been a pretty cool summer. It's been a pretty cool year.
100%. And Carson going 23rd overall to Chris Rose's beloved Cleveland Indians. You guys visited with he and 1-5 last time on IT. Now, Carson's your actual brother. You have two of those. Someone who basically is your brother, one of, if not your absolute best friend and your neighbor, Cody Bellinger. Okay, and I know you were locked in on the Dodgers World Series run. And a huge part of that were the Belly memes that we saw throughout the postseason. So what was going through your head as you're seeing the memification of Belly happen? What is going on in the text thread? Take us through it.
The text thread's pretty nuts. I'm gonna keep that off television so I don't get in trouble. But no, I mean, super happy for Cody and all he's done and all he's doing. But we're not neighbors anymore because he is way too rich to be our neighbor anymore. He moved out. We're all kind of like buying houses and getting out of our little condo spot, but super happy for him. The meme stuff is hilarious just because the internet's awesome. But I mean, we're just roasting him. He's MLB superstar on TV, but in the text thread, he's just one of the boys. So, but it was pretty cool to see all that happen this summer.
So good. Now, in IT, we do our research and we go back in time, and now we found a photo of you. I need you to explain to the viewers because this is awesomeness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh my God.
That's a deep cut. Oh,
that's so deep. I just jacked up my phone. But that's incredible. So that is from my freshman year in high school. We had like spirit days. I went to Mount Point High School. We had this thing called the Zoo Crew, right? My phone is killing me right now. And we would have like spirit themes, So like baseball names. Kevin Crone was in there with me, but you didn't find any embarrassing pictures of him. Scott Kingery's in there too. I'm gonna text you guys after this so I can embarrass them and not be the only one,
No, give us some ammunition here on IT. We will take it for sure.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. You guys freaked me out and my phone fell down.
Apologize for nothing. Honestly, if you want to go mobile and show us the pad as you do this interview, that's totally fine. That's legal.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. God, this is my nightmare.
By the way, we were talking to Cole beforehand about how he's a future television star, and when he's doing that, he won't have to depend on standing a phone on a slippery desk. One big difference between you here now and you in that throwback photo that 1-5 just threw at you was the flow that you have let go. Obviously, anybody who knows and watches you has a deep appreciation for what you're working with. My question would be, if you're going to build out like a starting nine, like an all-flow team in the bigs, who's on it?
That's awesome. There's some really good people on there. Wow, you guys making me look good on here. Wow, the camera's always on.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to go with Tyler Glasnow's my pitcher.
Okay.
Who has really good dreads? Who has really good dreads? Someone has really good dreads. Like Kutch used to be on it, but I mean, Josh Bell's got to be in there. Bo Bichette's got to be in there.
Ooh.
There's a lot. I mean, I don't know if I can pick out 9, but there's some really good hair in the show, honestly.
Stroman's
sick.
Stroman's got some beginning dreads. He's starting to kind of highlight them.
Yeah, I kind of really like Stroman. Every once in a while, I'll see something he says or whatever, and I'm just like, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Tatis too. Yeah, you got a bunch.
Yeah, Tatis easy.
Oh, that's an easy one. I forgot about that one. All right, so now let's move sports for a second because bowling used to be my passion growing up. I grew up in a bowling alley. I ate a lot of grilled cheese and chicken fingers and French fries. Now, is this true that you bowled a 237?
I did bowl a 237. I love this. This is my favorite thing ever. I bowled a 237. I bowled a 298. More recently than that, I absolutely blew the last frame. But I was so close, so close. So I just kind of really got into bowling this offseason, just something to do. But I got my own custom ball, 14 pounder, and I spin the world out of it. I love it. But I have a bet going with my friend Jamie Westbrook, who plays with the Brewers. If I don't bowl a perfect game by the time spring training starts, I have to get a tattoo somewhere on my body of a bowling pin. And if I get the perfect game, then he has to do it. So I really don't want to get that tattoo. Grandma, watching this, I'm sorry. But I'm really working on it. I need it. I'm getting all my boys in on bowling too, so it's something for us to do, as friends. But I really need that 300.
You
So
gotta,
good.
Kev, he's got to work on his deal making. Like, he didn't even get odds. The odds are against bowling 300, and it's the same punishment.
Yeah, right. Honestly, we should amend that because that's so unfair.
I agree. And then maybe in the future we'll get a made-for-television event here on the network, Cole Tucker against Mookie Betts in the bowling alley.
And Kevin Millar. We'll
And
do
Kev,
like a triple threat match.
100%. Look, you have been
I got the zone.
Kev, do you have a wrist guard? Do you have a wrist guard?
You know what? I don't have a wrist guard. I do have the shoes and the ball and the bag. It's an arm length away. I'm not going to get it because I'm connected.
Yeah.
But it's the zone. What kind of ball do you have, real quick?
It's Axiom.
God, we're getting,
Okay, so
getting
you're
deep
cranking.
in the bowling weeds right now. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going deep. We're going deep.
Hey,
No, but we need to do that. We should do like a bowling charity event sometime or something. That'd be so much fun.
I'm not just throwing it out there for TV
I agree.
giggles here. I'm all the way in, Cole. So we'll talk and we'll make it happen.
Perfect.
You've been a longtime viewer of Intentional Talk, and there's a certain day about 8 years ago where you were so locked in on IT, you tweeted like 5 times about Gottheem. I don't know if you remember doing that, if you remember what
Sounds
the
like
heem
me.
was.
Sounds like me. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure you got it. What do we got?
Yeah. You know who it was? Your boy Javier. Well, I don't want to take his name. Bracamonte?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one. You remember this one?
Oh,
The snake?
yes, I remember this. I remember this.
Javier's like, no.
That's beautiful. The internet is just pulling up all different kinds of things on me today. This is nuts.
It does live forever, Cole. One of my go-tos recently on the interwebs has been theplayersalliance.com, as I've been following you guys on the Pull-Up Neighbor Tour. As you go around the country, you go into communities primarily of color, marginalized communities, and you hand out baseball equipment. You partner with local food banks. You hand out PPE, and you were near your hometown in AZ doing the event. What was that experience like?
It was unbelievable, man. I mean, like, you just look at that shot right there with me and David Price, man. It was so cool because I was those kids, in that community not too long ago. And we were right down the street from Chase Field back in the day, Millar, Bank One Ballpark. And that community, that wasn't an old person's shot, by the way. But it was just so cool to be in a place that's done so much for me, and the game that's done so much for me, and to be able to give back as a Major League Baseball player is unbelievable, man. The Alliance has just started out from a group chat of all of us just getting together and BSing, and it really has grown into something that's so beautiful and so powerful. And this is just the first step. I'm really excited to see where it's going to go and where it's going to grow. And I'm just really proud to be a part of it, especially just in baseball, 8%, 7% black players in the league. We want to help all marginalized communities, and we want to help grow the game overall. But it's near and dear for us just because in our game there isn't always a lot of people that look like you or come from where you come from. So it's been really sweet to be a part of. It was awesome. My brother was there, my parents were there, and felt like half the league was there. It was really cool.
Cole, we love to see that. And you're 24 years old. You're just getting going in your big league career, and yet you have been one of the more front-facing and vulnerable voices in the game in speaking up about social justice and the fight for change. You talk about the percentage within Major League Baseball of black players in this game. It's not high. But throughout this Pull-Up Neighbor Tour, we have seen Clayton Kershaw in the DFW area, Kyle Schwarber in Cincinnati. Do you feel like more of the players who are not of color in baseball, the white baseball players in the big leagues, are becoming better allies to you guys?
Yeah, I definitely think so, and it feels so good to see that because like these guys are your teammates. You're going to battle with them all the time. We call them allies of the Alliance, and it's just so cool to know that in a predominantly white locker room, these guys have our backs, you know, and that's special, you know. We're going out and getting in between the lines of these guys every day, but now we know that when we get off the field, when we go home, when we're in our communities, like these guys still have our backs, you know. Baseball is huge, but there's so much to life that isn't related to baseball. And these guys, like you're saying, Schwarber and Kirsch and Cody, Daniel Hudson, Kevin Kramer, all these guys that showed up yesterday, they really seem to grasp that. And as we get deeper into what we're doing as an organization, I really hope and encourage more guys to kind of step up and join us just because the game's so big and there's so much work to do, and we need all the help we can get. So I appreciate you guys plugging it and bringing that up.
Hey, we appreciate you, Cole. Kev, he's got a green light to roll through here any day of the week, doesn't he?
Stud. That's it. Hashtag stud.
All right, I'll throw that on the board. You guys work on the bowling game, and Cole will link up down the line, all right? You take care.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. You guys be good.